Hello, welcome to Ekidel, where we train future civil and structural engineer. My name is Justice Onwaka. I am your instructor. Today, I'll be showing you the structural modeling of this four-story building you are seeing here on my screen. So this is the CAD file, and this is the structural modeling, as you can see there. So look at the cantilevers and the balcony cantilevers around, and this is also on the 3D view, the cantilever balcony around. So this is the architectural modeling, and this is the structural design. And I am using the software Pota 2024 for the structural design. Protastructure is good for concrete structure and also for steel structure, and it also produces structural detailing automatically. Okay, let's now dive in for what we have for today, which is the modeling of this four-story building, which you are seeing here on my screen. Yes. Hello, welcome to Ekidel, where we train future civil and structural engineer. My name is Justice Umoka, and I am your instructor. Today, I'll be showing you the modeling and design of four-story building, and I'll be using the software Prota 2024 version, which is the software for design of concrete buildings and steel structures. So looking at this building right now on my screen here, which is the 3D view here, and our structural model, which we are coming up here. On our last previous video, we did the part 4 of this building series design, where we um, modeled the cantilever slabs and the cantilever load. As you can see, the cantilever slabs here and all that. So if maybe you missed the previous versions and all that, I would advise you go watch the previous versions so that you don't get lost away along during this video and all that. Okay, that's fine. So with that now, we will now begin with what we have for today, which is to finish up the modeling of this four-story building. And if you want to participate on this design, you can purchase the CAD file down below this video description. The price is just $1.3 or $1.1 that thereabouts. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, looking at the 3D view that we have here, I'll quickly navigate now to the CAD file. So from the CAD file here now, this is the 3D view of the model we are trying to design and all that. Then we will then move on to the this is now the structural framing, and this is the structural this is the building plan that came from the design what architect. Okay, that's fine. So this is the ground floor plan, and this is the first floor plan. And looking at what we have here already, we have already modeled the story one, which is the ground floor. Okay, so we are now trying to do what, to now insert the stories and all that. So before we must insert story, we have to go and verify what we have on our CAD file, right? And all that. So from the structural plan that we have here, let me just come back here right now, that we have here on our building plan here. You can now see that story 1 to story 3 floor plans are typical, right? You can see first story to third floor plan. So this same plan is what is typical for first, second, and third. So since we have already modeled the building plan that we have here, which is our structural modeling here, which means that the story 1, story 2, and story 3 are going to be typical. So what I mean by that is that if I navigate back to the 3D model view here, what it means is that from the model view here, let me just navigate where it can be seen very well. Okay, yeah. So from the model view here, story 1, this story you are seeing here, and this story and this story, they are typical. The only story that is different is this story here. And the reason why this last story here is different is because of the shape here. You can see that this brown stuff here, which is this cladding here, is not going all the way to this area. So there's an opening around, something like an opening around here. So that's what differentiates this last floor to other floors. Don't forget, we also have a basement floor on this place. Okay, this is a basement floor. So before we model the basement floor, we should be done modeling the first floor, second floor, and third floor. Then we can now come and model the basement floor, which I will show you that too today. Okay, so back now to what we have for today, which is on this. Knowing that our story 1 and story 2 and story 3 are typical. Now, before I go for typical, I'll have to insert my block wall load on the beams, because you can see that we already have a floor beam. This story below here is the ground floor. All right, this area here below are it is the ground floor. While from this place, this is the first floor slab. So every other story that is coming on top of these slabs are upper floors. Okay, that's fine. So before we begin to insert story, we are meant to insert or load these beams, these concrete beams with block wall load, knowing that they are carrying block walls or brick walls. Any of that is the same. Okay, so right now that takes us back now to the CAD file to look at what we have. So back now to our CAD file here, to what we have here, you can see that from the first floor, you can see that on the first floor, we all have block walls. Okay, this you can see that they are all hashed. You can see that they are all hashed. This hashed means that they all have what? Block wall load on top of them. Okay, going also over other floors too, which is the first and second floor, third floor, they also have what? Hashed. This hash here symbolizes what? Wall, okay, or bricks. So with that now, let's now go on again to the 3D view. Looking at this 2D elevation too, you can see that each of there's also block walls, okay. But to be able to show more clarity, I'll dive now into the CAD file here. So you can see that there are block walls too, block walls, and these block walls are sitting on the floor beams. Some of them are sitting on the slab. Okay, that's fine. So with that now, I'll just go here and then make this again bigger. Now we are going to load block wall load on each of these beams, okay, and all that. We have already considered factored the block wall load on the slab when we are applying the slab load. Although in this building, most of the walls, or almost all the walls, are sitting directly on the beams. So no one is sitting directly on the slab. Okay, like as you can see when we did our structural framing on the part 1 of this video, that's fine. So with that, before you must insert or define or add your wall load to a beam, the first thing you must do is to identify the height of your story, or the height of each of the story of the building. The reason we're going to identify the height is because based on the height, that is where the block wall is going to occupy. So if you don't know the height at which the block walls are going to occupy, it will be difficult for you to know the actual dead weight or dead load of the block wall that's going to rest on the beam. So in that course, that takes us back now to the CAD file. Now, the reason I'm going to the CAD file now is to do what? Is to check out for the height of each of the story. And to check out for the height of your story, quickly go to your section, all right, where you have your sections. So on the section now, which is section 1, you can see that the height of the basement is what? 3.35 meters, upwards, which is also 3,350 millimeters. And the depth of our slab is 150. Although we, the structural engineer, are the one that we need to define the depth or the thickness of our slab during our structural analysis and design. All right. Then you can see that subsequent floor, which is the first floor now, is what? 3.25 meters. And again, followed again the same, and again the same, and again the same, and again the same. So you can see that we have what? Typical story height. Okay, that's fine. So with that now, knowing that our story height now is what? 3,250, excluding the depth of slab. So if you add the depth of slab, that means that we'll have what? 3,400. So basically, the height of each of our story in the software Protastructure, that's the height is what? 3.4. Because when we are defining the height of story, what we are defining is the height plus the thickness of the slab, because the slab thickness is buried into the overall height of the story. All right, that's fine. So this shows now that this each of these levels is what? 3.4 meters. That is, this plus the slab thickness gives you what? 3.4 meters. And again, this plus this gives you what? 3.4. This plus this 3.4, and then this plus this 3.4. Am I clear? That's fine. So with that, now let's now dive in now to the Protastructure again. Make this bigger. Now on this, now to now define your wall load, that takes us now to how do you apply wall load on the software Protastructure. Using this building now as a clear example, to apply the wall load now on this building, you have to do what? Click on a beam, right click, and then do what? Go to what? Edit load. Now if you're using different version lower than 2024, you might have issues on that, okay, and all that. So you click on that and then wait for this. Now the reason why you're going to have issues because of the different, it's of a different steps. So I would like you to do what? Upgrade to these newer versions or to another one, okay, that's fine. So with this now, to define your wall load, you can see that we'll have several loads here, but our main concern now is the what? Wall load. So I'll come now and click on what? Wall load here, and again it will display the dialog box here. Next thing I'll do right now is to do what? You can see that we have some stuffs here. We are not seeing this apply button here, so I'll quickly do what? Do this here. Make this to be smaller, and then try to increase this a bit. If it's not showing, I'll close. Okay, just close, and again do it again. Edit load. Okay, and again click on this now. That's fine. Now you can see that we now have what? Our insert button showing. Okay, because if this doesn't show, you will have issues on that. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, let's now define what? Our load. Now the wall unit weight. The question now will be, how do you get your wall unit weight? Let me just show a typical calculation on how to get that, right? So from my calc here, which is here right now, how do we get our wall unit weight? From the word unit means one. All right, so we have to calculate first the weight of one block. Okay, that's fine. So now in this country, Nigeria, we use a block thickness of what? 225 or 230. All right, so if you're in countries like Uganda and all that, where they use 6 inches block wall, 150 block wall, 4 inches block wall, that's fine. You can use this calculation and get your what? Unit weight. Okay, so I'll do what? The wall thickness, which is what? 0.225. all right, multiplied by what? How do we get your wall unit weight first? Now the wall unit weight for a 9 inches block wall, which is approximately 225 or 230 block wall, is 2.85. okay, 2.85. so 2.85, this is the load or the unit weight for a for a 9 inches block wall and all that, without plastering. Now knowing that a block or a brick, we have to do what? Have plastering on both sides, in external and internal. Now the weight of plastering for each of the face is what? 0.3. Now if I add 0.3 now for one face, sorry, 0.3 on one face plus 0.3 again on the other face is what? 4 point what? 3.45. Okay, 3.45. But in most cases, most people use what? 3.47. How did they get that 3.47? They take wall unit weight to be 2.87. All right, based on different factors, which I would advise you like use. So 3.47 plus 0.3, which is the plastic on one side, plus 0.3 again, plastic on the other side, that gives us what? 3.47. So this now becomes our wall unit weight plus plastering load for one block. So I'll copy this load now. All right, copy this load now. Come here and type in the load. Come here and do what? Paste it. Okay, come here and paste. Sorry, again, just come here, type in the value here, 3.47. So this now becomes our what? Wall unit weight. You can now see the average load here is what? 10.41. But don't forget, we have what? To impute our height and also our wall thickness. We are using a wall of what? 225. So I'll come here now and put in what? 225 in millimeters. 225. Okay, come here again. Now on this place now, I'll then come here and define my wall height, knowing that from our CAD file we say it is what? 3.4. Now, but 3.4, you have to consider one thing now, which I'll show you just now. Now, what do we consider now? Opening back our calculator right now, calculator here. Now, how do we consider that now? We then consider what? The height of the building is what? 3.4, right? Let me say 3,400, all right? 3,400 divided, minus the beam depth, because the block wall is going to start from the beam soffit to the slab, or from the slab to the beam soffit. So you have to subtract what? The beam depth. Now, knowing that the minimum floor beam depth to use is 450, I will assume my floor beam depth now to be what? 450. So I'll minus 450 now from this. That gives me what? 2.95 meters. So this is the average height, or this is the height that the block wall will do what? Occupy. Okay, so I'll come to my CAD file, to our model now, on this place here. Okay, so on this place now, and input the value 2950. Okay, that's fine. So on this now, you can now see that the load has changed to 10.237. Okay, now once you have done this now, the next thing that you do is to click on the beam here to apply it. You can now see the load here. You can also see that our reaction now is what? This and this. Okay, so with this now, I will then come and do what? Say okay here. Now on saying okay now, the load will just appear right there on our 3D view on top of the beam. Can you see that now? This is now what? Our wall load, all right, on the beam. Now we are going to copy this wall load now and apply generally on all the beams. So I'll come here and do what? Say copy load by right clicking, and they'll just say okay. Okay, now with this now, I want to paste this wall load now on every other walls, sorry, on every other beams. Okay, so just to be fast, I'll come and click here, right, come down, scroll to the last one, hold my shift key and click on the last beam. It will do what? Multi-select. It will select all the beams on that floor automatically. Then once it's done selecting, I will then right click and then do what? Say paste. Automatically it will paste all the load, this block wall load, on the beams. Okay, that's fine. So let us allow it now to do what? Finish selecting. Okay, now it is not done selecting. Now I can see right now. I'll now come and do what? Right click here, and I'll see paste option, paste load, and I'll do what? Paste. is now paste all the this wall load now on all the beams. Or not? Can you see that right now? So we have now pasted all the wall load on the beams. All right. Can you see that right now? This is now how it is. So it is from here now we can then go and do what? Insert story. Knowing that we have a typical number of stories, okay, and all that. So the next thing now do is to do what? First and save. Once you have done some kind of changes on your models, try to save. Okay, that's fine. It's a good culture. So with this now, I will then do what? Come to this place that says building set out. Come here that says story. Come here, story operations, and do what? Insert story. Now I am inserting up to what? 3 floors. Okay. So I'll come now and say what? Number of stories or story number 3. What is my height? 400. Alright, which is the story height. Then I'll come now and also check this option, generate members from what? Selected story. I'll check that and I'll come here and do what? Say okay. And I'll say yes. So with this now, it will generate the other stories now automatically. Just watch now and see. In less than 10 seconds, that will be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's done already. Okay, just display now. It's going to just show right now. That's correct. So with this now, let's now move on to the next, which is now to model for the fourth floor. All right, knowing that the fourth floor has a small difference, and that difference is what? Let me just show you right now. That difference is just that there is this place here. You can see that the both plans are the same, right? But on the elevation of the 3D model, this is difference here. This part of this branch side here is not extended up to this place. So what we'll do is to remove the wall load here, right around this place. Okay, that's what we'll do by the time we insert the next floor. And also there is no glass load on top of this last parapet here. That's next thing too. Okay, that's fine. So let's now go and insert this story now again. So I'll come now, minimize this, make this bigger. All right, come here. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I will then come now and do what? Insert the other story. So come here now, insert story, come here, and then insert, come here and say what? 4. Generate story and say what? Okay, to generate the next floor. Okay, that's fine. Let's now hold on for that to finish up. Okay, so we then have the next floor just here now. You can see it's already been displayed here, which is 4. Now let us hold on for that to display on the 3D view model. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you can see that now that we now have this. So the next thing we do is to do what? Is to remove this wall load on top of the roof. Okay, because now we then have what? We have 1, 2, 3, and what? 4. Okay, so we have to remove this other load now. How do you do that? Is to do what? Auto select all the beams. Okay, on the 4th floor. All right, on the 4th floor, shift key, hold here, right, and then click on the last one. Hold on for a while for you to select all of them. Once it's done, right click, right, and do what? And then don't say delete, else the beams will go to delete what? Wall load. So click on delete what? Loads. Okay, delete loads, and then say yes. Okay, that's fine. So on doing this now, we are almost done with that. Almost done with that. Almost done with that. Almost done with that. Okay, almost done with that. So with this now, you can then see what we now have just got. Then you can now see what we've just got now. The next thing to do again is to do what? Is to remove this slab load now on top of this cantilever slab of the last. But before then, there is a little difference. Okay, we have some to let's now first count the number of stories that we have first before we can now say we are done. Okay, this is the ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor, and then the roof. Let us count from our card file if that's what we have. Okay, so I'll do what now? I'll put this to just like this. I'll keep this here. All right, that's fine. Keep this here. Okay, and then let us count now. Let's count together. Let us count. Yeah, we'll count from this in here. Let's see from the 2D card file first. Yeah. Now note that we have not yet modeled the basement, because if you're counting from the basement side, there will have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But from the one that don't have basement side, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the last, which is the roof. Okay. So right now we have what? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, 4, and then the last one, which is now what? This is the roof beam. Okay, the roof beam. So right now we have ground floor first is here, which is here. All right. This place now, which is this place here. This place here is this place here. This place here. Okay. Then 2, 3, and 4. Okay, just right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are now left with what? To model the roof beams. Okay, that means that we'll still insert another story. Okay, one more story. That's fine. So I'll come now, click on story here, click on operation here, insert story, and say what? 5. The same number of what height. Okay, so I'll come now and do what? Say okay, and say yes. Okay. So once we're done with that right now, we then like to do what? To display. Okay, that's fine. So on display now, which is almost done just now, almost done just now, is almost done with that. Okay, almost done. Let's just see. Correct. So on display now, you can see that I've already removed the wall load. So what I'll do now is to recopy the wall load now and paste it back on story 4 beams. Okay, so I'll just copy now. I think it's still copy. Let me just copy again. Copy. Yes. Okay, make story 4 active. Make sure you make it active to paste that. Make it active. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just trying to paste back the wall because you can see that I removed it before. All right, so I'll have to not do what? Make it active back. All right. Okay, so I'm making it active now. I'll come and make to the beam here. All right, click on the first one, go down and click on the last one. Okay, go down and click the last option here, the last beam here. Allow it to select all of them. All right, to select all of them, and then once it's done, right click and then do what? Paste. All right, paste load. And I'll say what? Once it's done, you to just display all that. Then we then move on to do what? Modify what we have here on this front here. Okay, on this front side. Okay, that's fine. So on this front side now, we don't have wall load here around this place, and also the column didn't go through. Okay, let me just show you just now. Let me just show you that. So I'll do it now. Escape now, then rotate. Okay. Just rotate just a bit. Now this is what I'm talking about now. On this place now, this column you're seeing here and this column you're seeing here and this wall loads here didn't go through. All right, didn't go through, and this one here it didn't, and this column too. Now these three things didn't go through. If you look at our model here, you can see our model here. Can you see that this column that was coming from this edge and from this edge didn't go through here? Here is void, here is open all through down to this place, and the same thing happens here too. Okay, so let's modify that now, and which is directly let me see that. Yes, here, this one here. So I'll do what? I'll hold my control key to do what? Alt selection. Okay, Let me just delete if I've done already. Delete. I'll say yes. Delete. All right. Let's just see. Let's see if that's correct. I don't know. Let me just see if that's correct. Let me just see that's correct right now. Let's see. Let's see. No, no. You can see that we removed a beam around here, which is not correct. So I'll just say undo. I'll just say undo. All right. I'll say undo. I would have meant to remove the wall load and not the beam on this place, but the column is meant to be what removed. Okay. So I'll just say undo for that. For that to do what redo. Okay. It will just redo now. Okay, that's fine. So I'll come now, click on the column first and remove these two columns first. Right click here and do what? Delete. Or just come here and do what? Click on this delete icon here. Delete. That's fine. Say okay, that's fine. Okay, that's okay. Then I'll come again now. What again? What again? What again? What again? What again? What again? I'll come now. Click on this here. Click on this here. And then to now remove the wall load here because we don't need that. Okay, we don't need it. Okay, that's fine. Then again, go all the way down here, click on this here, also right click here and do what? Delete load and say yes, delete. Okay, that's fine. So by doing that now, what next again do I do? I'll then go ahead and then you can see that we have gotten what we have here. You can see around this place here. You can see around this place here. What we have here now, we also have it here. You can see that now around this edge. Okay, can you see that around this edge here? Or I'll still modify some things later. That's fine. So I'll come again now. Do the same thing here. Click on this column. Click on this column. Delete. Press your delete button. Say okay. Delete. And again, click on the beams to remove the wall load around that area, just around that perimeter, around that area, that region. Okay, and again, rotate by holding your right click to rotate, and again, click here. That's fine. Again, rotate again. Right click here, and then right click and delete load. That's fine. And say what? Okay, that's okay. Let's see right now. Let's see what we have now. That's fine. That's okay. Let me now see what I have. What I've just got. Rotate now. Rotate. That's fine. So with this now, I can choose to put a partial load here. You can see this place here is meant to have a wall load. Only this small portion here is meant to be removed. So there should be a partial wall load here, which I can show you to how to do that. Okay, but that will be later. Then I'll do the same thing again now. Come here again, this is that side too. And just repeat the same thing I just done. Click here, click this column. It's meant to be removed and stop on the lower floor. So remove here too. Then right click or do a delete here and say okay. That's just the columns. Then the beams now. Click on the beams and then click on do what? Remove or delete load. Okay, which is the block wall load. Okay, that's fine. So I'll come now, click on this here and then click on this here. Let me just make this bigger. Sorry, bigger right now. Bigger. That's fine. So I'll come again now. Okay, come again now. Click on this here and then click on this here and again this is that one here. Click on this here. That's fine. Again here, click on this here, click on this here, and rotate this a bit, rotate and click on this here. Then right click now and then or you come here and click this icon here, delete loads, and say yes, okay, delete loads. That's fine. So with this now, we have then removed what? We have then removed the load on that area just to achieve what we have on our 3D architectural model. Okay, that's fine. So with this again now, let's just see. Now we need to create a partial load that will just occupy between here and here. Now how do you do that right now? That takes us back to our CAD file. Don't forget, we still have a load here to be able to remove, delete and delete loads. That's fine. Okay, that's okay. Now if you're coming to this very end, please click on the subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed to our channel. And if you want a one-on-one Ekidel mentorship, we are given 50% discount beginning from 20th of this month to the 30th of this month. Okay, don't miss that. Okay, you can just go and then enroll for Ekidel mentorship training. Okay, that's fine. Or you can chat us up on WhatsApp and then we'll guide you on how to do that. Okay, that's fine. So right now, and also we also give, after your training, we give out certificates of what competency in design. Okay, that's fine. So with this, now let's now go and do the partial load. Okay, so that takes us back now to what plan view here. Okay, to plan view. Now on the plan view now, which is here on the plan view, we are going to be on story 4. On story 4, make sure you're on story 4 for the partial load, because that's where we are missing that. So make sure story 4 active. So the partial load basically now is meant to lie from here all the way down here, and from here all the way to this place here. Can you see that? And stop here. That's fine. So with that now, let's now activate what our grid lines. Okay, so I'll come now, click on this and make this active, and make goes as active too. That's so on this now. For us to now apply our partial load, the next thing to do right now is do what is to first measure. All right, now look at how I'm doing this now. I want to apply my load just like this from this place and stop directly here, because anything around this place here from this beam to the front here is what open. It doesn't have a wall load, it's open. So with that now, I need to apply only my load here. So since I'm going to apply a half load, not a fully loaded beam, but partially loaded beam, is called a partial wall load. So with that now, how do you apply partial wall load on this software? Protastructure. You do what? You first click by right clicking and click on measure. I have to measure now from this first point here to this place. Now look at, I'm measuring the area that will not have the wall load. All right, so I'm measuring this now to the from the point to the point where my from the center point to the point where my load, the wall will end, coming from this end. So it will end here, so I'll stop here. That gives me a measurement, okay, of what 537.50. Okay, so I'll come now, click on this beam here, right click here, and do what? Say edit load. So on doing that now, I'll click on partial load and not wall load again. Partial wall load. Okay, the same settings we have before will still be there, that we've already done for the wall unit weight and for the height and all that will be there. Everything will be there. So I'll come now and click on this place here, insertion. Okay, now on this insertion now, you have to come here now and put in the value 537.5. Okay, and then click on the beam here. You will see, you can see that this is the place that will be loaded. Okay, and I'll come now and do what? Say okay. You will then see that our load will appear now directly on how you want it to be. Let me just see. Let's see. Oh, please open up. Yeah, can you see that right now? You can see that we now have this place loaded, and this place from this region now, from this region here, not loaded. Okay, if we take our 3D view now, you see what we have just done just now. 3D view open up. Now you can see it now. Look at what you did now. Can you see it now? Let me show you. You can see it now. Can you see that now? That from this place now to this place is loaded. Why from here is it this place we are talking about? Let me see. No, it's here. Correct. You can now see that on this beam now, you can see that partially here is loaded, and here this other small region here isn't loaded. Same thing will happen to this place too. I'll do again. Click on this beam now, knowing that we already have the same dimension. Right click here and do what? Edit load. Then come here, partial load. Then it will display something here. The same thing again. Click on this. We have the same distance. So I'll just come here and click, okay, and I'll say what? Okay. Let's see how it's gonna go right now. Let's see, Let's just see. Let's see. It's coming up. That's fine. So you cannot see now that we also have a on this beam now, on this beam here, we have what partial load. You can see this front side now is fault free. Okay, that's fine. So the same thing happens here. Now this one here will not be loaded because it's how it's meant to be. So we will now do what? We will then copy this now. Right click here. Let me just turn off my grid line. Let me turn them off on. Sorry, except I'm to use them. Okay. Also here it should be off too. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Then I will then come now. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. So I'll click on this bin now and copy the load of it and say okay. Now copy it now to the other side. Let me see if they have the other side here. Then yeah, we also have it here. Correct here. Click here. You see this? What? No, this is the smaller one. Click this one here. Right click here and paste. Let me see if it will appear well. Let me see. Let's see. Correct. Yeah, that's fine. Again, it's the same thing too now. Come here again. Here's that one. Come here again. Click on this beam. Right click here and copy the load of that. Say yes. Go to the other side too. Come to this other side too here. Click here. Right click here and then paste. Right? Paste. Paste load. Okay, that's fine. So we'll have it only on this region and the front area will be what free. Okay, you can see that right now. Can you see that right now? That's fine. Okay, that's okay. So with this now, I will then come now and do what? Escape. Okay, on escaping now, what again? That's all. Let me see. Let me just see what's happening now. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, you can now see what we just done right now. Let's now do what? Change the modeling of this side, of this other side now. Now, before we do that just now, let's just refresh our counting of what we have just got from the CAD file. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 and all that before the parapet roof and all that. Then also this other side now, we will add additional basement here, one more basement to make here 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5, because for our CAD file here, as you can see from the CAD file here, you can see that where is that place again? Here from the 2D CAD file, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can see that we have 4 here. Okay, 1, 2. This is the ground floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again here, which is on this other hand too. On this other hand now, this is the ground floor. This is the ground floor. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the roof one, which you're going to move this later, which is what we have here. Okay, the same thing happens here too. We also have now for this other hand now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and 5. Okay, so this is that one now. We still have the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but don't forget, by the time we add basement floor, here we are gonna get this other one here. Okay, so for now, let us leave that first and then focus on what we have for this roof side here, which is on this roof model here. So let's now model this last side of the for the roof now. Okay, that's fine. So I'll maximize this now, and then we are going to remove all the wall loads around, all the parapet load or cantilever load around this place now, which is on this upper side. Just hold my control key to make a multi selection, rotate here and click here, and do the same thing here, and here. Correct, that's fine. And again, continue that. Control key, click here, click, rotate here. That's fine. Rotate here, click here, and here. Okay, and then the small one here. That's fine. Do the same thing for this other side too. Make it bigger. Click again. That's fine. Again, I'll click here, and again make it bigger a bit. Click here, and then click here and click here. Click here. That's fine. And again, click here. Then right click now, and then do what? Delete. All right, delete. delete, that's fine. Okay, that's okay, that's fine. And on this now, I'll then go, you can see now, then we'll take it again. There's a small one here, click on this, right click here, and do what? And delete. Okay, that's fine. Again, we still have some at the front side here, which is this other one here. Let me just see this other smaller, this one here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and this one, and then this correct. And again, this control key, this correct again right now, and then this and this, and then this, and the final one this. Right click now, and then do what? Right click again, delete. Okay, that's fine. Say delete slab load, yes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's okay now by doing that just now, deleting. Okay, so you can now see that it is now off. Okay, that's fine. Let's now go what? Let's now go and see. We didn't move this one now. Why? That's bad. Again, hold here. Click on this, and then this. Rotate this a bit, and then this. That's fine. Right click, and delete. That's fine. Say okay. That's okay. That's okay. Then the next now is the last one now, which is this one here. So click on this here, rotate this a bit, then hold your control key, not shift. Click on these loads, select them carefully, this and this, and then right click here and do what? Delete. That's fine. And then say okay. That's fine. So with this now, you can now see what you've done right now. Let's just see. Correct. Now, had it been we have to design this for a snow, had it been this country, this building is in a country that has snow, we would have applied snow load on all of this back corner, because when there is snow, there will be a heap of snow around this back corner, which will increase the weight, because there is difference between snow load and heap snow. All right, when the snow is heap to the is at an angle to the wall, the load tends to increase a bit. So that has a different calculation. Okay, but in this case, this building is not in a country that has a snow load. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So the reason why we have Ekidel mentorship one-on-one training is because in case you want to design or you want to learn this software in terms of structural design, practical base, then you can enroll for that, and we will teach you based on your country standard. Okay, that's fine. So with that now, let's now continue again. So on this now, the next thing we'll do is to do what? Is to delete each of these slabs here, because this is not a slab roof. Okay, this is a normal concrete, a normal beam to roofing sheets. Okay, and all that. So I'm going to remove these slabs right now and all that by clicking them one by one, but don't remove this other curved one because they are meant to be there. Okay, so I'll just remove these other ones now first. These ones here. Make sure you don't delete the beams. Be careful with the beams. Okay, careful with the beams. And then here, and then here. That's fine. And again, here. Okay, that's fine. That's all. I'll come now, right click now, and do what? And then delete. Or just come and say delete slab. Just delete it here. So okay, delete here. That's fine. Okay, so on this now, we can see what just now. Since we are removing the slab now, we have to do what? Reduce the depth of the beam from what we have. That means we're going to subtract the slab depth from this beam depth now to get the actual beam depth for the roof. Knowing that roof beam depth and floor beam depth are not always the same. Floor beam depths are always deeper than the roof beam depth. Okay, so we are going to subtract the depth of slab now from this roof beam depth. Okay, now what's our roof beam depth? Is 450. Can you see that? H is 450. So come to the to story. This is story 5 we are now. This is the last floor. So come to story 5 now. Story 5, make it active. Make it active. Alright, make it active, and then click on the beam to remove what? To remove, sorry, click on this beam here to reduce the depth of the what beam. Click on the beam here, right click here. This is to do it automatically. Say table, beam table. All right, that will reduce all the beam depth on that floor to what you want. Okay, that's fine. So you can see the H here. So I'll click on this H now. On click on this H now, I'll click on this here and then come here and type what 300, and I'll do what, say okay, because I just remove what 150 from 450, takes me to what 300. That's fine. Okay, now that's okay. So I'll come now and then do what, say close here. Once it's done changing, I'll come and click on close here. That's fine. You can now see that we have now reduced what this being now. You can now see that it has not been reduced. H now is equals to what 300. As you can see now, you can see that H is what 300. That's fine. So with this now, you can now see what we just got now. Now let's now go and model what the parapet what slab. Okay, the parapet slab. Okay, the parapet slab. That's fine. So with this, let's now go and look at the CAD file on what how our parapet slab is. Okay, but before then, I'll click on what save, because I've made many changes. Once you make some changes, save it. The reason of saving, in case the software shuts down, you won't lose all the work progress you have done. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, let's now move on to the CAD file to see what next we have. Okay, that's fine. So on the from the CAD file here, there is to be a roof plan. Let me just see that. Let me see that. There should be a roof plan that we have here. You can see these are the parapets. Can you see that these are the parapets? You can see how the parapet here is. Can you see it has a different shape even from what we have currently? Can you see the shape of the parapet? Okay, that's fine. Then let's look at here by looking at this other side. So let me just see now. You can see how this how it is with a flat roof. Okay, so you can see that it has parapet almost all around. Can you see that right now? You can see. So let's now go back right now and then go and model this. You can see the parapet shape here or something like this. Okay, that's fine. Let me just capture it with my eyes. Okay, that's fine. Then what's the parapet length from the center, from the, let me just see this first. Okay, yeah, from the heat, from this place, what's the length from this point to this point? We have what 450, approximately 450. Let me just say that again. This is 450 already. Yeah, 450. Then from the center line to this is what 5 something. So it is 450. That's our parapet what length. Okay, so I'll come now, minimize this, then bring this down, and then open this up, and then come here, click on this right now, and then begin to model my parapet on the last floor, which is on story 5. Okay, that's fine. So on this story 5 now, let's now model what our parapet wall. Now before we do that, okay, let's do that first, then I'll now show you how to, because we are going to change the direction of how this load is panning for all the balcony slabs. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's just go and do that first. I don't know which one to do first. Let me see which one should I do first. But before then, this place doesn't need a slab. Here too doesn't need a slab, and also here too, no slab should be here, and then here, and then let me see, that's all, and then here first, and then right click here and then delete. That's fine, and then so okay, that's okay. So then let's now model what the parapet what slabs. Okay, that's fine. Now before, let's now do that by doing what first, coming here, turn on our grid lines and all that. This will be turned on, and then okay, that's fine, that's okay. Watching again, that's all. So with this now, our parapet length, slab length is what 450. So with that now, we are going to do what, apply the parapet what length, sorry, the parapet what slabs. Okay, that's fine. So I'll come now, click on this, right click here and say properties, and then do what, apply my load. Okay, that's fine. So the load now will be what, will be 1.0. okay, 1.0 for the dead load and 1.2 for the live load. Okay, that's fine. So this load now I'll be using for that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'll come now and then come here and choose what, cantilever. Okay, by choosing this now, I will then come here and define my cantilever what? My cantilever length here, the length of the cantilever here, by just doing what? Typing here cantilever length of what? 450, and then come here, the parapet load. Let me just define a parapet load of let me say 1.25. Okay, that's fine because it's not really carrying anything that much, so I'll just use 1.25 as my parapet load, which is carrying what? A flat roof. Okay, it's not even carrying a flat roof because that's not what it's carrying, a flat roof. The roof is sitting on a block work on like 3 cores. Okay, if you look at the card file again, if you have it. So I'll come now and then let me see again. Come now and put in my slab, my parapet slab here first. Okay, click and click here. Sorry, not there, actually not there, it will not enter. So I'll have to stop here. Not there, actually. It will say that it is what? Overlapping. Okay, so I will just insert first, but they'll tell me overlapping slab, so I'll just agree for that first. You can see it is overlapping here, so what I'll do is to delete first. I'll just delete it. Okay, it's not right that way, it's not right that way. Let me just remove the parapet load itself because I've already loaded the slab. It's not carrying any load at the edges. Okay, so I'll come here and then come here now and click on this place here. Okay, and click outside here. Okay, that's fine. Now I have to show the direction of this load. Now this load here, let me see. Okay, yeah, since the cantilever slab is already been transferred to the beam. Okay, that's fine. So I'll continue again by coming here, click on this, then come again here, click on this here, and then come here and then show the direction here and then click here. That's fine. Again, continuing again, I'll then come again and then come here now, click on this here, on this point here, and then click here. Okay, that's fine. And again, come here, make sure I show you the direction of how the load is going, it is going, and click here. That's fine, that's okay, that's fine. And again, you can see the shapes now, and again I'll come again now and then click here. That's fine, and I'll make sure I click here before I will not pass the column. I'll click there and then show the direction and click. That's fine. If you pass the column, then the load will not be transferred to that column. Okay, so make sure you do it column by column. Again, I'll go again right now, except you want to use a transfer column. Okay, which I'll show you later for the next day or something like that. So I'll come again right now and then come here and click here. That's fine. Again, I'll come again now. What again here? Click on this here and click here and then click here. Yeah, that's fine. Click outside here again. Now let's see how the CAD file is on the parapet design of this area. If it is going inside like this and not that. Okay, that takes us back to the CAD file now, and then the CAD file here, and then this place here. Let's see how this back is. Let me just see that first and see if we have that. Let me just see. Okay, you can see how it is actually. It's not following that shape, so it's just going all the way around. Okay, that's fine. Let's see this other side too. If we have the back view here, do we have the back view? I doubt. Let me just see. Okay, I think this is how it is. Can you see how it is there? Okay, so it's not following the shape. Okay, that's fine. So with that now, what I've just seen, that it is something like this. Let me just show you what I have now. There's a beam crossing here, then to continue again. Okay, that's fine. So with that now, I'll just close this slab and then create a beam around this place here. So I'll come now, click on this, right click here and say this here, and then create a beam here, and all the way down here. That's fine. On creating that now, the next thing I'll do right now is to do what? Apply my hinge, escape first, escape again, apply my hinge now, apply the hinge which I have, right click here and do what? Update the end condition, hinge. All right click again, sorry, here, hinge at what? That's J. Okay, apply to select, obviously, yeah, that's fine. and then come here, click on this, right click here, and then remove that hinge there, say hinge, no hinge. That's fine, that's okay, that's fine. Again, right now I'll then come and then do the same thing here, just not just to save time. Click on this, right click here, click on this place here, okay, and remove, say no hinge, okay, no hinge. And again, click on the beam here, take the beam property right now, properties, okay, properties, and transfer it from here all the way here, add new beam there. And then what I will do again now is to do what is to now let's just finish up. Let me see, from here now all the way down here, that's fine. And then I escape, then hinge this place to release the moment off from that point. So I'll escape, just close the right click here, and then come here and that's I end, apply. You can see I and J is showing already for you, so I apply it at I end. Come here right now, and then come here, come back to my parapet load now, which is around here, slab, come here, properties, all right, which is already there. Then begin to model, continue my parapet modeling now. Come here, click outside, okay, that's fine. Then continue again, continue. Oh, that's not that way, not this way, meant to be outside, so I'll delete, okay, delete button, okay, that's fine. So I'll click here, and then click here. Make sure you see the direction effect before you click here, see direction effect before you click, okay, make sure you see it before you click first. You can see that, then come and click now, that's fine, that's okay. And again, I'll come again now, and then click here, and then come here, click here, that's fine. And again, come here, click here, that's fine, that's okay, that's fine. And again, let me see right now, come here right now, and then click here, that's fine. Then what again, let me see right now, let me see, make sure you show it like this, click here, that's fine. What again now, so I'll do the same thing now by just continuing to model my parapets until we model almost everything that we are about to do right now, okay, that's fine. Then I'll show my direction now, click here, that's fine. It will just store the shape by itself. And again, let me just show right now, click on this place here, and then click here, and then come here, make sure you see it very well, click, okay, that's fine, that's fine. And again, that's fine, that's okay. Come here, click on this place here, that's fine, click on this place here, that's fine. And again and again and again, click here to show the direction right now. To just draw itself here, that's fine. And again, come again now, this other side now, click this point here, click this point here, then click outside. Make sure you see the direction before you click, then click outside, okay, that's fine. And then we then move again, now by clicking this point here, okay, then come down here, click this point here, that's fine. Then come down here, click this point here, that's fine, that's okay. Then again, we then come and then click this point here, and then come here, click this point here, and then come here, click here, that's fine, that's okay, that's fine. And again, we then continue. So you can just see what I'm doing right now. You do this now for almost all of them. You can see that just now. So I'll just so you do the same thing now for almost all of them, as you can see right now. For almost all of them now, click outside here. Now you can see that. So currently, no, that's not correct. Delete, and then come here now. Click on this place here, and then click here now. Okay. Click again, sorry, that didn't click before. Then show outside direction, make sure you see it outside before you click, then click right now. Okay, so currently our PySoft software is currently on discount, so you can check out that on our on our Ekidel store from our bio. Okay, the link to the Ekidel store is on our bio on YouTube, so you can check that on Ekidel store and purchase all the tools you need for your structural designs. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's then we then go again right now and then click here. That's fine. You can see how it's taking time to model each and every one of these things. Okay, but a good structural design must be able to at least interpret what the architectural design is saying. Okay, that's fine. So let me just correct that. I didn't click that very well. I didn't click it very well. You can see that it is not on the same line, which is very bad. So I'll have to make sure I click very well. Click here. Okay, then come here and click here. That's fine. That's okay. Then click here. That's fine. That's okay. Then come click here. That's fine. Again, come here, click here. That's fine. Again, let me just see. Click here. That's fine. I need to turn on my my ghost axis because I can't be able to. I need to click this point here, so I need to see that ghost axis point. Turn it on. It was off before. That's fine. And again now, I will then come back here. Come back here. Zoom in this place a bit. Make sure I see it very well. Okay. Okay. Click here. That's fine. And again, click here. That's fine. And then make sure I see the direction very well. Before I click, else to go inside. So I come here and click here. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine then. That's okay. Okay, so we can now see what we just did right now. I'll come again now and then click on at this point, on this point here. Come here and click on this point here and then do what now? And then click outside here and click here. That's fine. That's the parapet. Again, what again do I have to do? That's all for that. Then what again? Let me just see again. What again now? I'll then come here, click here, and then click here. That's fine. And then let me see. I don't think if this block wall is going with us. I don't think if it is to show there. But let me just check out the CAD file first. If we have this block wall here going up, okay. So the CAD file now is the AutoCAD file, okay, and the 3D model. Let's just see that first. On the 3D model, let's just see. This is where we are. Do we have this block wall? Yeah, I think we have it. Yeah, let me see. There's a little beam here coming out. So I think we have it. We have it. Yeah, we have it. So this should be here. This should be here. That's true. It's meant to be there. And if I can see a slab, a slab. No, this is the part. No, there's a slab here too. Okay, let me just click on this right now. And okay, no, that's the POP, not slab. A POP, sorry, POP slab. Sorry, a POP, not slab. So this should be there. But I think, let me just say again, the parapet flushes directly. Let's see. It goes. Okay, it comes to the front. Let me just see first. Let me see this area. Let me see here very well. Correct. Yeah, it'll show me very well. Now let's see. It goes like this. Yeah, it goes at the front of this. Can you see that? For the front of this, it goes like this. It goes here and then continue again. You can see. So it goes here. Okay, that's fine. So the parapet goes like this. Okay, it goes in front of this. So minimize this now. Make this bigger here. So from what I'm seeing, I don't think so. Let me just try first. That if it goes like this and then comes like this and then it then goes like this. I don't think. Let me just take out that first. Here, let's see that first. Let's see if that's correct. Then it then goes like this. Let's see that first again. Then come here. Then let's see. Then click comes here. Let's see that. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Then meant to go inside there now, and then this bin now goes straight, as you can see from the 3D model here, you can see that the beam around here is not curved any longer. Here is curved here, but here is straight. You can see it's straight. Okay, so we have a straight here. We have a beam connecting here. So what happened there is that we need to change what we have here. This beam we connect here straight down with cantilever, and then we have, okay, that's fine. So we have, before I do that right now, let me just finish up what I'm doing for this that other one here too. Click on this here. Click on this here first, and then come here and then click. That's fine. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. Then what again do I have to do right now? Click on this here. Click on this here. Click on this here. Okay, and then click direction here. That's fine. And again, click this point here, then click the next point here. Okay, show the direction outside there. Make sure you do click again. Make sure you see it before you click. It will show you a rectangle, something for the parapet, like a trace. Then click. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what again do I do again? I need to now do again. What again? You need to now go inside like this. Okay, that's fine. This place here doesn't have anything. Let me see that. Let me see the card file again. Correct. You can see it has a small one above here. So this thing stops here. We don't have any one around here. So this is going to go off. Okay, this is going to go off here. It's going to go off. We don't have this on this level. First, let me move this one first. This and this is going. Okay, is going. Okay, is going. And this that two here too is going, because where we have it now is on the fourth, not on this level, on this parapet level. We have it here. It stops here, so it is going off from this roof level. So this is going and this is going. That's fine. Delete it. Right click here and delete. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Then they'll say okay, and then we have a beam crossing like this now, crossing all the way down here, crossing this way. So we have a beam. Let me just show you right now. This is now be a cantilever and a cantilever. Don't forget that. Then right click here, come here, click on this, and then click on this, come here, and then click on this here too. Okay, what do we have now? You can see what we have now. Then escape, sorry, close, and make sure you remove this cantilever one from hinge. Okay, and remove this other one too from hinge from this side. So basically now this beam now, like click here, say hinge, no hinge. Okay, because it's supported on both sides. Okay, and it's a continuous beam after the cantilevers. Okay, that's fine. Again, I'll come again right now. Click on this here, and then right click here and say no hinge. No, that should be hinge on J only, but not on I. So come here and say only at J, hinge only at J, so that I will be left without hinge. Okay, then come again here, click on this, right click here, hinge only at what, I. That's fine. Only at I. That's fine. Then I'll come here now, click on this, right click here, no hinge, no hinge, no hinge, come here, no hinge again. So okay, then come again here, right click here, come to cantilever marking, mark it I end as cantilever. That's fine. Then come here again, click on this here, right click here, come here, no hinge, no hinge, no hinge. Then come to right click again for it, come to cantilever, mark I end cantilever. Okay, that's fine. Then come on this now, right click here. This is meant to have only on I end, only I end to be hinged, so I apply it as hinged. Okay, let me now see why I'm still seeing hinge here, which is carrying this hinge. Is there any hinge? Let me see. Okay, no hinge there. Correct. That's fine. Again, click on this, right click here, say no hinge, no hinge, no hinge. Again, right click here, right click here now, then come here again, come here, apply at I free end. Okay, that's fine, that's okay. Then what again? Click on this here, right click here, apply no hinge, no hinge, no hinge. Again, right click here, apply cantilever, apply here, mark free end, I end as cantilever. That's fine, that's okay. Then the next thing now is to now do what now? Apply the parapet around there. Click on this properties, then continue from here all the way down here and apply it here. Okay, come here, click on this here, that's fine. Again, continue again from, you can see now, you can see as now shown. Continue again from this point, okay, to this point here, then apply it here, and then click around here. Once that thing shows, click here, it will display it with the length of cantilever, sorry, of the parapet. That's fine, that's okay. What again do we have? We then have again, we have it from here now to this point here. Again, go outside and then do that. Okay, click here, and that's fine. Okay, that's okay. Then again, we then move on again from here, click here, and then move all the, it's never been clicked. If it's clicked, it will show. So make sure when you click, you not see it will follow you up. Then come here, click here, and then come here and free it here. Click here. That's fine. That's okay. Then again, we then come again now. Let's go home right now. Come here, click on this, click here, click here. Please comment, all right? Please comment. I would like you to comment. Try to comment on this video, share this video to your friends and colleagues, and also give this video a thumbs up. The more you like our videos and comment on our videos, the more YouTube tends to recommend this video to other potential engineers like you too. Okay, please do that. Thank you, God bless you. Click on this too, and then click on this here, and then come outside here, and then click here. That's fine, that's okay. Then right now I'll then come now again, click here, okay, click here, then come here, click here, and then click outside here, okay, that's fine. And again, okay, that's fine. Again, click here, again, click here, okay, that's fine, and again, come here, click here, that's okay. Now I need to apply this as cantilever, don't forget that. Let me just do that right now. Okay, come here now, come here, click here, then you can see there's a one hinge in here, so I'll move that. Click here, okay, and again, make sure I do that right here right now. No, there's something that meant to be here. I forgot that right now. It's being meant to be here, so I'll click on this now. First, I have to change up this stuff I've just seen here right now. Click on this, change the hinging to I end, sorry, cancel. Right click, I end here, transfer to this place. That's fine. Again, this place, no hinge, only cantilever. Right click here, no hinge, say yes, apply to slab bin. Then come here, apply to cantilever J end. That J end, I don't know, let me see that. That's no, just J end, sorry, that's J end. Come here, and then apply to J end. That's fine. Again, this is that one too. Click on this, right click here, remove the hinge and apply to what? J end. So come here, no hinge, say apply to slab beam, and then come now, click here, right, again, come here, mark free end, J end. That's fine. No, sorry, I end. Here is I now. Oh God, help me. So come here, right click here, click back on the bin, then come here, say I end, Yeah, that's fine. Okay, then hope this place was showing J or I. Let me see. This is that one here. Yeah, okay, that's correct. So with this now, if I just refresh this beam now, it will display the cantilever there. Let me just update the beam, just refresh the model. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you can see right now, I can display it again right now. I will then come now. But again now, come back here now, click on this, come again, right click, come again here, click on this here. Okay, then come now and then click on this here. That's fine. And again, come now, click on this. That's fine. And then no, we don't need this first. We need to model. We need to model a straight beam down here. It meant to be here. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I will then come back here, click on this, click here, say no hinge but only cantilever. Okay, so I'll come now and then come here, say my free end. What end is that? That should be J, I believe so. Oh, that's I. Oh god, man. Oh, I didn't see that earlier. So I'll come like this, palm it this way, palm up, right click here. Let me just be seeing them clearly. Okay, right click here, then come now and say what? I end, mark as free cantilever. Then click here, right click here, properties, mark free end cantilever. Say only J. J should be marked as hinge. No, since it's cantilever, no hinge. Since it's cantilever, meant to be what? No hinge. So I'll come here, no hinge. Okay, it. Then come now, right click, come here, mark I end as cantilever, I end cantilever. Then click this beam property right now. Let me just see. I can take this other one which I have here, this beam property here, click on this beam here. Okay, right click here, properties, that's fine. Then come here and then you model this, come here, model this, that's fine, that's okay. Click that, that's fine. Then escape again. Then come here, click on this beam, right click here, remove the hinge from this end and leave only the J end. So come here and say only J should be hinged. That's fine, that's okay. Let's now verify what we have remaining the slab here first before verify. This is that one too. We still bear the same thing. Right click here, hinge at only what? I end and say apply, and then come here now and right click here, properties. Okay, to take the parapet properties, then come here and then click here, that's fine. And again, what again now? Show you direction and click. Perfect, that's nice, that's okay. Then due to my structural idea, what I'll do right now is to put what is to add a beam here. That beam is going to carry this vertical beam here. So what I'll do right now, I'll click on this beam, right click here, properties. Do I have any grid line here? I do not have, so I'll just come now. I can choose to leave it to, because this is already cantilever beam, can to carry this beam. That's okay. But else I would have added another beam here and another beam here. Okay, just to carry this beam at this span here. But it's fine. It's okay. So with this now, can I see what we just did now? Let me confirm everything. That's fine. That's fine. So let me see. You have everything intact. All parapet intact. I'll come now. Make sure you like save your own. Save. After saving now, I'll then come now and then do what? And then hide my my axis. Okay, hide the both of them, main axis and the ghost axis, which is in likewise called hidden axis. Okay, that's fine. So I'll also hide this one too. Just now, I'll hide this again. Okay, I'll hide this now. That's fine. Hide that one too. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine then. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, if I now go to 3D view now, let's go and see what we just did right now. You can see what we just achieved right now. Let's just open up just now. So this is the part 5 of this modeling. Okay, you can see what we have just modeled. Let me just open that up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me just um, close this up for a bigger screen. That's fine. So you can now see what we have just done. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? That's fine. So again, we then have some kind of, but I'll just ignore that one. I won't add those ones later. Yeah, there's some kind of block wall that is sitting here that is not of the same level that will help to make this into slope down. Okay, but that will be done during the construction, because this roof being here already will be able to carry those 2 or 3 coaches of block, courses of block. Okay, yeah. Now that's fine. Now the next thing now we are going to model is to model the water tank around this lift, knowing that this lift too have a slab that will be able to carry the hook that will be able to pull the lift to and fro between each of the floors. So there will be a slab thickness of a minimum of 200 on each of the lift. Okay, which the hook for the pulley that will be pulling the lift, we're going to anchor itself there. Okay, and also around this place too, we also have water tank here around this place, which we will do on our next video. Okay, you can now see what we just did now on this particular video. You can see what we have just done so far by modeling everything up to this very stage. Also in our next video too, we will also model for the basement and also for the retaining wall that will hold that will add at soil that will act as soil embankment between this place that has basement and this place that don't have basement. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, we have come to the end of this training for today, which is the part 5 of this design project. Thank you so much, and God bless you. See you on the part 6 of this project. Bye for now. If you have reached this end, please like this video and share with your friends and colleagues. Bye then. Bye for now. Love you.